The advertising industry is currently worth $360 billion globally, and this is projected to keep growing to $760 billion by 2026. There's no doubt that an increasing portion of this will be allocated to metaverse advertising. AdRunner is a collection of NFTs that will be used as a launchpad for a B2B and B2C metaverse advertising platform, enabling major retailers to advertise on billboards across Meta estates. Today, I'm joined by Sol Fireman Hansen, NFT strategist, founder of an NFT production agency, and director of content for AdRunner. Thanks so much for joining me, Sol. Let's get straight into the questions. What is AdRunner?
AdRunner is a collection of 8,888 NFTs that are used as a launchpad to a decentralized metaverse advertising platform. We're taking a community-led approach to virtual advertising in the ever-expanding metaverse. This is something that's going to change the game. It's giving B2B and B2C utility to NFTs for the first time.
Okay. So why do we even need a metaverse ad platform? Won't existing infrastructure be enough? Won't the digital agencies just pivot? Why do we need an ad platform for the metaverse?
So first of all, it's very, very hard for major enterprises and other advertisers today to adopt Web3 infrastructure. That transition to virtual worlds is a few years off. And they really need to start advertising now. The global, budget for advertising is $360 billion today, and that'll move up to $760 billion by 2026. So even if a portion of that comes over to the metaverse, it's going to be very meaningful for companies like AdRunner.
Okay. So who will advertise on the platform? Which companies?
So when we're talking about who's going to advertise, we're talking about major retailers. So your Reeboks of the world, your Nikes, your Coca-Colas, everyone you can actually imagine. But then even influencers like yourself, Harry, you guys would be able to advertise and get your message across in the metaverse, which is something that turns it into more of a social platform. So basically anyone can go on to the platform, the AdRunner platform, and buy their advertising space in Meta Estate. You can choose it, you click, it's very, very user-friendly, very easy to do. And in a few minutes, you'll be able to advertise your message.
Okay, cool. So who can buy one of these NFTs?
So we've got the mint coming up. Pre-sale is set for March 23rd. And we go to public sale the day after on March 24th. The first mint is going to have 4,444 NFTs, which is pretty interesting because there'll only be 8,888 total, which basically means that a closed economy is going to be for the owners of that NFT. And that's important when we discuss the utility that comes baked into each NFT. And I'll expand on that a little bit later.
What will the owner of the NFT get back? What sort of rewards are there? We've seen an explosion of NFT utility from the likes of Bored Apes. They've released a token. Talk to that in regards to your NFT.
Yeah, ApeCoin. I hope everybody aped in on ApeCoin. But so AdRunner is a little bit different. The first utility is obviously owners of 2 AdRunners will be able to breed a third. So every 2 NFTs, you'll be able to breed a third. And that's important when you're thinking about how retailers are going to pay for their ad space. So imagine for a second a metaverse where there are giant billboards across the most prime meta estates in Sandbox, Decentraland, NFT World, and so on. What happens is retailers will come onto our platform and they'll have to purchase ADR token. That's our native ERC20 token. That's currency used on the AdRunner platform. Now, for NFT owners that stake their NFT, they'll be able to yield ADR tokens. They'll also receive a portion of the retailer's revenues from ads. So that's the 2 major utilities. But the last thing, which I think is going to be very, very important and interesting for a lot of NFT holders, is that they'll be able to get an allotment of ad screen time daily, which they can monetize as they please. They could spread their message. They can sell to other retailers. They can put up influencer posts. You can really do anything with your time and get your message across. So those are basically three things that I don't think have been seen yet in the NFT game. And this is basically a B2B platform and a B2C platform. So it's kind of different than anything out there today.
Once they do that and the portion of the revenues come through, how will owners get paid?
So owners get paid in ADR token. They'll be able to, cash that out to whenever they want. And that depends on a couple different things. So first of all, the number of NFTs they own will impact the portion of ADR tokens they get. They have to understand that this will be a completely community-run platform in the future. So soon after mint dates, we'll have a DAO set up, and the community will be able to decide on the future of AdRunner and the platform, how much each person earns, the portion being distributed to the community, the portions that we have to pay to Meta Estate owners to rent the small piece of Meta Estate needed for the billboards. So that's basically it. ADR is the power of the AdRunner platform.
Awesome. So I've read up about an ad box. Can you explain to us what is an ad box?
Sure. So the NFT that you see the project attached to, that's representative of the artwork that we've implemented using some pretty critically acclaimed artists, if I might add. So the billboards, if you can imagine for a second, classic movies like Ready Player One, even Back to the Future Part 2. So you've always noticed that advertising space in these, futuristic worlds. And, I'd be inclined to say, think about that, because that's exactly what you can expect. Large scale billboards across metaverses set up that are spreading the message. And that's about it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, obviously in the physical world, to run a billboard company, you actually have to buy the land, buy the billboards. How will you buy the land in these metaverses?
So what we've already begun doing is approaching Meta Estate owners, and we don't actually have to purchase any land. What we're able to do is lease a very, very small portion of their Meta Estate. So if you think about it, if somebody owns a plot in the Sandbox, their external wall or border, that is perfect location for an ad box, for a billboard. So it's not actually like we need to buy an entire plot of land. You just need to rent a tiny, tiny portion of someone's external wall to place a billboard up.
Is there anything else in it for the NFT holder?
Well, unbelievably enough, I think that the utility that I mentioned is quite amazing to get in on this project. So the first minting is going to be 0.09 ETH. There's virtually no spots left in the whitelist, so you've got to do very fast work to get in. The project is set to drop, and I wish everyone the best of luck. It's one of the most interesting projects I've ever been a part of, and I really see good things in the future of AdRunner.
Awesome. So you mentioned that the whitelist is basically full. How big is the community at the moment? And for people watching wanting to get a piece of this, what can they do to try to get an NFT?
So as it stands, our Discord is just around 37,000 people. We've got a wonderfully engaged community. They talk about the project. They're not talking off topic. It's quite great to be in the AdRunner Discord. I'd recommend to everyone that wants to get on the project, to start retweets, to start tagging their friends and taking a part in the Discord. Get into the conversation. We see the people that are active there. We reward the people that are active there. And if you are there and you're there for the next few days, stay active. You'll probably get on the whitelist. Spots are limited, I must say, but there's still time.
If anyone watching has any questions, who can they reach out to and how can they get their questions answered?
Sure. You can join the Discord, open a ticket. We answer everything immediately. Reach out to Skywalker, who's basically running the Discord there. You can reach out to me, Crypto Forager, anyone else. The mods are very attentive. So just get on, open a ticket, and we'll get to you.
Awesome. Sol, thanks for your time, and I look forward to watching this project with great interest.
Well, we hope to see you in the Discord, Harry, if you're not already there. And, thanks a lot for having us. We're really interested to see where this project goes. We know it's going to be to good places.